Hi guys!
Welcome back to our YouTube channel.
So a very big thank you for everyone for supporting and loving our YouTube videos, and also for all the videos that we have made related to university or any kind of international students queries. I hope they were very helpful to you guys. And so our today's video, we are trying to focus more on things that most students don't know about, like things like they know, like you have done with your interviews and all of those things, but no one tells you what happens during your journey and after you come to the US or before you come to the US. So I guess we are going to just cover up all the things. So we are going to talk about our experiences and all the things that we followed. So it's mostly personal experience things. So let's go.
So the first thing that we will cover is what you will be doing before coming to the US. So firstly, what happens is like when you are done selecting the university or when you're done with your interview, so you start looking for an apartment and housing, like where you want to live in, like on campus or off campus. So mostly like what people do here is find roommates to make their living expense less, because it's very expensive to live in the US. So firstly, what you have to do is find roommates. So you can find roommates on Yocket, connect on LinkedIn, join the WhatsApp groups of your university, so you can stay together. And the second thing, after you are done finding the roommates, you can look for nearby apartments to live in. That can be, but it's your personal choice if you want to live on campus. But off campus is like very much preferable because it gets very cheaper. So look for apartments that are near your campus, because mostly those apartments have deals for students who are coming. So you can get apartments for cheaper price. You can get a 1 month discount. That all depends from apartment to apartment. So yeah, so that's the first thing that you do.
So the second thing is you see for all your university things, like your enrollment, your course enrollment. Then you have you check your academic calendar, you check your fee payment deadline and all of those things, and then you even have your insurance, your immunization and all of those things. So you need to check your university website quite well for that, and as well as you can contact your seniors for any kind of doubts, because even they have been through this, so they will be able to help you out in a very good way.
Yeah. And the third thing, which is most important, is the things to pack before coming here. So we are attaching a document that we followed before coming to the US, like what are the things we need to carry: your clothing, your kitchen items, or maybe some bathroom items, your toiletries, or any
medicines.
Yeah, most importantly is medicines. Like you take prescription from a doctor if you have some medical like medical issues, so you can do that.
Yeah, so one important thing to add here is whatever medicines you're carrying, you need to have a prescription for that, because if by any chance, if during any kind of immigration thing your bag opens in the US and if you don't have prescription for those, you might fall into trouble. So it's very important, whatever medicines you're taking, be it Eno or any kind of thing, please have a subscription from your family doctor. So that's very important.
Prescription.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so most importantly is your medicines. And yeah, we have attached a document so you can follow if you all need any reference to what you all want to carry. And the next thing, most important, is your documents. So be it your passport, your I-20, or any related important documents that you will need in the US, please carry those in one folder itself. And if needed, you all can make copies, but it is just preferred that you make copies, so that if you need it for an emergency purpose, you can use it very nicely, and you can carry it.
So the next thing is the current, you'll have to change your currency from Indian rupees to US dollars.
Correct.
So most of the students, they prefer forex cards or they prefer cash. So we carried cash. We didn't prefer forex card because we didn't find it much helpful.
Yeah, mostly because like we thought once we come here, we will directly open a bank account, which is the first thing that you do before coming, like after coming to the US. So like we thought of just carrying cash. So you can actually carry up to $10,000 in cash, but that
So
is
that's like
according
the-
to official site, you know. But you can always, it's always safe to carry like all like $2,000 to $3,000 in cash.
Because see, the first thing you will do is open a bank account, and then you can have your family to transfer the
Yeah.
amount directly. So that's like a 3 to 4 hours it takes to get transferred from India to US. So you don't need like much. I mean, we didn't need
Yeah,
much, even though we
exactly.
were like two of us. So then the next thing is, I mean, this is like optional, but then we did this. So we kept our resume, we updated our LinkedIn profile and all of
Yeah.
those things, you know, just to be prepared for applying for internships or full-time jobs. So it's very important to keep this updated and well prepared for
Yeah,
it.
basically all your social medias, you need to keep it updated so that when it's time to apply for internships or full-time opportunities, you're just prepared and you're not worried that you have to update your resume or do something.
Because you
like
have
that.
a lot of things to worry about when you
Correct.
come to the US, like your living, all your stuff. And also it's always better to do that before coming to
Yeah.
the US. And so the next thing is during the journey. So so it's mostly a 15 to 25 hours flight, depending on from where you take your flight from India. So you have to be prepared for that. Please dress comfortable depending on that, and you know, you just be prepared for that. And the second thing is, the first thing you need to do is you need to keep your documents ready, like what they ask you at the airport. So it's mostly your original passport with your US stamp in it.
Correct.
The second thing is your I-20. Since you're an F1 student, you need to keep your I-20 with you all the time. And third thing is your flight ticket. So it can be on your phone or on your print. Like you can take a print of it. We kept a print of it for safer purposes. And the second thing is, like you will have immigration in India as well as US. So in India, you might be asked like questions like, oh, you're an F1 student, so which university you're going, where will you land, where is your end spot? Because you might have like one stop layover somewhere, maybe. It depends on which flight you're taking. So they might ask you like which is your end location and all those things. So be prepared with that. And thirdly, before landing to the US, you get before 1 or 2 hours, you get a US custom declaration form to fill. So it's like a small piece of paper which they have. So you have all of these things, like you have to write your name, all your details, your personal details,
Yeah.
and where you will be landing, and maybe even your location.
Yeah.
Exactly, I'm
And
not sure.
they even ask you like what is there in your
In your
bag,
bag.
if you are having some seeds or something. So you need to fill in like
Depending on what
properly.
you have on your bag.
Correct.
So just know what is there in your bag, and like even your valuables, so you have to fill that in your form, whichever is
Yeah.
asked. And yeah, so for that, please keep your pen with you, because we forgot our pens and we had to actually beg our other seat members and all, like, please give me a pen. So don't do that. Please carry 1 to 2 pens with you in your cabin bag. And then after coming to the US, that's the main custom border immigration that you have. So before exiting your airport, so you will be asked to stand in a line, and then they'll call you one by one, and they'll ask you like, so basically you're an F1 student person, so they might ask you like which university, course duration. And so basically for me, they asked me all of these things, and they asked me where I'm going to, where is my end location, like where I'm going. So I told, like, because I'm in Santa Clara University, I told the Santa Clara. And they even asked me where am I going to stay, like which apartments and all, like townhouse, apartment. And also I even told all of those things. So just say everything, whatever is told, and be straight. Don't
worry.
and itna ghuma fira ke mat bolo. Just be very straight, because
Yeah.
you are not doing anything wrong. You're an F1 student, you go to your university, you go to study. So be straight about that. And yeah, so after coming to the US, you will you might they might tell you to open your bag. Thankfully, we were not told to open our bags. We had three bags each, and we were very happy. Nothing that they didn't tell us to open our bags. So they might tell you to open your bag. So don't pack up your bag and keep, because it will be very difficult for you to keep things inside, pack it up, because you might have no help over there. So be careful of that. We still had each other for that.
Yeah.
And after coming out, you might like need to book a cab or something. So you can contact your seniors for that, or you can do it on your own, like through your Forex card or anything. Or maybe in airport you have those cab facilities, and also you can take that. And then after coming to the US, so after you land in the US, so the first thing is major jet lag. So that also totally depends on from like your flight timings, and also if you're coming early in the morning, like you have a flight landing at 7 o'clock at the US airport. So I prefer don't sleep the whole day. don't fall asleep, because you might have major sleep cycle issues then, like for a week. We had a flight landed in the evening around 4:30, so we
Thankfully.
had our friends to keep us awake till 9-10 o'clock. So it's better to stay awake, because you might, so we woke up in the morning at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock for 1 week straight, so that might happen, but that's still better than sleeping
Yeah.
the whole day and really screwing up your sleep cycle. So be careful of that.
Yeah.
And
the first thing that you have to do after you come to the US is get a phone number activated. So your most popular ones are T-Mobile and AT&T, but there are many other mobile service providers. So get your mobile number activated there. And the second thing that you need to do is get a bank account opened. So you can go to your nearby bank account. There is Bank of America, there's Chase Bank, there is Wells Fargo, and there are many other
so
banks
see,
here.
like, how can you schedule a meeting with them to open your account, because you usually have to schedule a meeting with your banker to do that. So figure out how you can
Yeah.
do that. And thirdly, you have like Wi-Fi is very important, so please get your Wi-Fi activated in your apartment. So you're in California, I don't know, like in other parts of US, here it's Xfinity Wi-Fi, so
it
that's
works
very
good.
popular, yeah, and it's really good. And then we have
Yeah, essentials.
food items, yeah.
So yeah, if you now after you come to the apartment, you need to purchase your bed frame,
because your apartment
mattress,
might be like completely empty, and
unfurnished.
yeah,
basically.
unfurnished basically. You might not even have like lights in your apartment.
Yeah.
So be careful of that. So you need to you need to know if you have lights in your apartment or no. So you need to buy that as well. So you
can go to like Target, Walmart, Dollar Tree, IKEA. There are many like good discounts for students, coming here. So you can get good deals when you want to purchase some home furnitures or even your toiletry or this items and all.
So the most common things that students purchase firstly is a bed, like it's called mattress here. So then you have mattress, you have bed frame, then you have study table, your chair, then you have your kitchen, bathroom items, and also you can purchase all of these like here. You can purchase with your roommates or anything like that. So that's there.
Yeah.
Then you can take a tour of your campus. So
yeah, this is mostly preferred because you once you're there, you need to know on your first day where your class is and where is the venue of your class. So just get a tour of your campus, or you can visit your campus videos on YouTube. If you're coming to Santa Clara, you can check our video too. We have added in our description below, so you can check that out too. Yeah.
And then we have so you can talk to your batchmates, your seniors who are in the US.
Mingle up,
yeah.
socialize. It's very important here because you feel homesick. Yeah, you come so far away from your home. So mingle up with your people, find people to talk to, like talk to your neighborhood, talk to your roommates. Go out, like just explore the nearby places near you, near your university. You'll feel so much better. Like before class begins, you will feel very refreshed and very nice.
Yeah.
So please do that. Yeah.
And then like for your groceries and all of these, you can, depends on how you're going to stay with your roommates and all, then you can like, so the most nearest stores you can see, I guess, are Safeway, Whole Food Market, and all of those places. So there is, for Indian food, so there is Patel Brothers everywhere in the US. So that's what I found out. So they have their branch almost everywhere in the US. So you can check that out. And yeah, so mostly there is a place called Costco. It's everywhere almost in the US. So you can see for all wholesale, like you have a wholesale in India.
Yeah,
right?
if you want stuffs in bulk, you will get it in a cheaper price, and this is a very good thing if you're staying with many people in the house. Like if you're staying with 3 to 4 or 5 people in the house, you can split your this, and it will become very cheaper for you to stay
Yeah,
here.
so you can go and take your stuffs from there, like your
Correct.
laundry or bathroom items and all of those
Anything.
things. And then, so this is the next important thing. If you got an on-campus job in the like in your campus, like in your university, so the first thing is that please contact your employee, like it can be anyone, or your international students office. They give you some kind of letter which has your EIN number, which is your employee identification number, and through that you have to apply to your for your SSN. So SSN is social security number, and without that you can't work in the US, even though you're a student. Even on campus you can't work without that. It's illegal. So please get your social security number. So you have to take an appointment for that. And For that you need your EIN number, so that you'll have to take from your international
So
students
before
office.
coming here, you can, try to get an on-campus job. So you can get an offer letter with the EID number, and through that you can apply for a social security number.
So you can go to your nearest government office where you can apply for it.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's it. Like what we followed. And if we have anything in mind, we might just make another video to cover up those
Or we
things.
might add it in the comment section, or you can ask us in the comment section if you need
Yeah,
any
actually, even
reference.
we have actually activated our community section. So we put a lot of things over there. We have put a few things over there. So you can just check that out, and we might even put more things there. So stay tuned for that. We might put a lot of things there. So yeah. Yeah, I guess we have covered up most of the things. If not, please say it in our put it on a comment section below or on a community section, so we'll be able to help you out through that.
So if you liked the video, or if you found it very informative and helpful for other peoples to get a reference of, then please do like, share, comment, and subscribe on our YouTube channel. And thank you so much for supporting us, guys. Keep supporting us.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.
Bye.